Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. This video is all about products I love and hate at the same time. There's aspects of these products that I absolutely love, while there's other aspects that I just cannot stand. All the products I'm about to share with you are things I love but also hate at the same time. If you're curious about this foundation that I'm wearing, I am doing a first impression. That video will be up Friday, so if you're interested to find out what this is, make sure you subscribe. Getting into it, I'm going to start with this product right here. This is one of the body butters from the Body Shop, and what I really like about it, it is so immensely hydrating. Like, I will put it on at the beginning of the day. At the end of the day, I can still feel that hydration. It's amazing, especially in the winter. It is such a good product. However, I think because it is so hydrating, it just takes forever to dry down. And it takes like 15-20 minutes for it to sink into the skin, which in the morning when I'm in a rush, I just do not have time for that. And especially if I'm putting on pantyhose, and like, I don't want to be putting that over like really like, it's just so fun to put on pantyhose or leggings or tights or pants or anything if your legs are still so like wet, basically. So I hate that it takes forever to dry down, but it is probably the most moisturizing body lotion I have ever used. Next product is also from the Body Shop, and this is the Drops of Youth Liquid Peel, and it's an exfoliant. And I like about this is that you're supposed to like put it on to dry skin, you rub it around and it kind of balls up and takes away all the dirt and grime and just exfoliates your skin, all the dead skin cells, which is really great. And I think it does a wonderful job of that. I really feel like after I use it, my face feels like exfoliated. It just feels so clean and smooth and nice, and I really enjoy the effects of it. However, it is like the worst product to take off. So like I said, you rub it around on your skin. You probably do that for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then you have all these little balls on your skin. But you go to just like wash it off, it does not rinse off. You go in with like a face cloth or something. I just find that it doesn't get everything out. It gets all stuck in my hairline and everything. So the way I found to use this is I have to use it in the shower. And then once I have all those little balls on my face, I go in with a cleanser that has a little bit of grit to it. So this one has some pink grapefruit extract in it. So I find that this one isn't abrasive enough to really be an exfoliator. It's just too gentle, but it's perfect for taking off the little balls that this leaves behind. So in tandem, they work great together. So I love the effects of this product, but it is so annoying to actually get it off. Next, moving into some foundations, I have the Covergirl Vitalist Elixir Foundation. And this is their latest shade, 605. And I love this foundation. I think it looks so beautiful on the skin. It looks very skin-like. You look hydrated, you look healthy, just like the name says. The thing is, this is the lightest shade. It is already too dark. And on top of that, this oxidizes. It is such a beautiful foundation. Why does it have to oxidize? And it oxidizes to like a little bit orange, for me at least. So while I love how this looks on the skin, the color just looks so weird. So I always find I have to mix it in with something else. So while I love how it looks and I think it's a beautiful foundation, and if you can find one that matches you, keep in mind that it does oxidize, but if you can find one where the oxidized state matches you, I think it's beautiful. But that oxidization just really ruins it for me every single time. So like I said, I do try to mix it in with something else. The last time I used this, I mixed it in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation in the shade Light Porcelain, and I found that these two worked nicely together onto my skin. It's not my favorite combination for this, and when I'm tanned, I love this just on its own. I wish I didn't have to mix it in, but if I can find a lighter shade to mix it in with, that is how I have to use it when I'm not tan. The next product is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This was like all the rage last year, and I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about it in quite some time. Everyone claimed like it was such full coverage, beautiful on the skin, and I have to agree, it is definitely full coverage. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I don't know what it is about this foundation, but within 2-3 hours, I feel like it's gone. It breaks down on my skin. It's just like, it just, where did it go? I do not know. So it looks so beautiful, best coverage I've ever had, really covers up everything, looks so amazing, but has no lasting power. These next two products I am actually wearing today. The first is the Smoky Extravagant Mascara from Makeup Forever. And what I love and hate about this is the same thing. This wand, it is so interesting. And when I'm doing my right eye, it is perfect. It has this really big on the outer edge and then it gets really thin and tapered on the inner edge. So you can really get every single lash. It coats it beautifully and it looks gorgeous. But when I'm doing my left eye, usually I go like this and then I go like this. And then it's completely the wrong way with the thin on the outside and the big part right in your inner corner. And when I try to use it like this, I just do not have as much control. I've tried like this, like I've tried every way to get the taper part into the inner corner in my left eye, and I just don't have as much control when I switch it like this. I definitely cannot do it with my left hand. So it's so unfortunate that what makes this product great is its downfall, for me at least. I just find the right eye looks so great and the left eye is such a struggle. The next product I'm wearing on my eyes is from Makeup Revolution, or the I Heart Makeup, and it is the Salted Caramel eyeshadow palette. This is a dupe for the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. The reason that I love this product at first, I really wanted it for this beautiful blue, and I thought this pink was so interesting. And I really do enjoy the color scheme overall, and I do really like it. I am using the majority of the eyeshadows on my eyes today is from this palette. However, with the metallics like this one, I find that they look best applied when you rub your finger in it and apply it. However, if you rub your finger in it, I don't know if it's the oils from your finger, but it gets hard pan so quickly. And I'm so frustrated because this shade in the Too Faced one is so beautiful, and I've just never been able to make it work from this palette. It just is crumbly. And it looks nice when I swatch it on my finger, but when I try to apply it, it just looks terrible. I try applying it with a brush, it just looks bad, and it's so frustrating that two of the colors I was so interested in just do not work in this formula. And this was when I was first getting into makeup, so I didn't really want to shell out the money for the Too Faced Semi-Sweet just because it was so expensive. I wasn't sure if I'd really get a lot of use out of it, and I always thought, oh, maybe I would buy it at one point, and now it's discontinued, which is so frustrating because I think that one was one of the nicest chocolate bar palettes, and I'm so sad to see it's gone. So while I love the color scheme of this, and I think it's beautiful, and I definitely do get a lot of use out of it, some of those shades they just don't work. This next product is probably not very well known. It is from Gosh Cosmetics. It is their Extreme Eyeliner, and it's extremely waterproof, and I have to agree with that. It is such a beautiful color. I feel like I should not swatch it, as I will tell you in a second, but this is it. It is so nice. It's this beautiful plum. It has the tiniest hint of shimmer. It's so beautiful. One thing I don't like about it is the applicator. It's like a brush, so it's very hard to get a very precise line, but you could always use an angled brush or something like that. That's not what I hate about this product. What I hate about this product is it is impossible to remove. And you're putting it in your eye, which is like a very delicate area. Like, I don't want to be scrubbing. Like, I've used coconut oil trying to get it off. I've used micellar waters. I've used just face wash. Like, everything I can think of that I normally take my makeup off with, it just does not work for this product. So it's so beautiful, but I never reach for it because I always know it's going to be such a hassle to take off. And I love it, and I appreciate that it's waterproof. I just wish it wasn't so waterproof. These last two might be a little controversial. The first one is the ABH Brow Wiz. I absolutely love the pencil. I think it is so great. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. It's just very nice micro pencil. It's so great for making brow-like hairs, and I think it looks so beautiful. I really like that the tones in it aren't very red. I feel like they have a good range. All of that is great about this product. What I hate about this product is the spoolie. Mine has become detached. I had a sample size that came broken, and I've heard a lot of people that this spoolie just always becomes detached. And it's so frustrating because I took this product traveling and I was like, it's perfect, it has the spoolie, it's the micro pencil, it's nice, it's slim, it's perfect for travel, and it broke. And it's just like, if the spoolie doesn't stay attached, I find that I have reached for this product so much less. And I have spoolies. I have spoolies just on their own, just like spoolie brushes. I have other brow pencils that have spoolies on the end, and it just has stopped me from reaching for this because I know the spoolie's broken, and then I'm like never sure which side I'm going to open, if the spoolie's going to come out. And it's just, it's frustrating that it's an expensive product, it's high end, and something about how the spoolie is attached, I don't know if the plastic is too thin or because it's hollow, I don't know what the reasoning is, but just the fact that the spoolie always breaks is so frustrating. And I think to the point where it would stop me from buying another brow wiz because I'm so frustrated by that aspect of it. The last product I love but also hate is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I know this is like a cult classic. Everybody loves it, says it's like so perfect for a light sheen on the face. It's very glow within highlighter, very beautiful. This is it right here in the middle. And what I don't like about this product is the tone. I wish it came in more colors. I know now there is a space highlighter, I think it's called, but everyone talks about this one and how it's so beautiful and glow from within, and it is just too dark for me. Maybe you can see it right here. This is a good swatch. It's just, you can, it's very peachy, it's beautiful, but compared to my skin tone, it's dark. So when I use it as a highlighter, it just looks like I have a stripe on my face. It looks ridiculous. And even when I'm tan, I find that it just doesn't look quite right. But I found other ways to use this product, which I absolutely love. I think one great way to use it is really concentrate on the apples of the cheeks and use it as kind of like a glowy blush, and that looks so beautiful. And how I've been using it for like the last few months and have really been enjoying it is just an overall powder. I still do a regular like kind of mattifying setting powder because I normally have oily skin, though lately it has been dry just to the change in weather and the face wash and everything that I'm using for my acne. But usually I have quite oily skin, but what I love to do is after I've done my powder, bronzer, blush, highlighter, all that stuff, I like to go in with this product on a big fluffy brush. This brush right here from e.l.f. it's just really loose and big, and I just go in and I go all over my face, and it just helps really blend everything together. It makes the blush and bronzer just look more cohesive, and the highlighter as well. It's not like three separate stripes on my face. It really blends them together beautifully. It gives the face a really nice sheen. I kind of think this is how you would use one of the Hourglass, like the ambient light powders. I've never had one of those, but that is how I imagine I would use it if I had it in my collection. So that's kind of how I use this product. And because it is so diffused because of the brush and it's not concentrated in a highlighting area, I find that it doesn't look too dark on my skin. It just gives a beautiful glow to it. It really blends out everything nicely. So I have really been enjoying it that way. And like I said, I also enjoy it as like a concentrated blush right on the apples of the cheeks. But as a highlighter, I just cannot get behind this product. I would love to know if there's any products that you love but also hate. I'm sure we all have those few items in our collection that are like so great except for. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope if you enjoyed it that you will subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!